Khosrowshahi has already come out and said, mea culpa, this culture is changing. He's getting away with saying, well, we've already changed over management. This was the last management's problem. Yeah.
This is part of the sort of ongoing kind of apology tour and cleanup act that Dara Khosrowshahi has been on. This latest one, though, it's pretty troubling just because it suggests kind of a level of I don't know, of bad behavior, I'm tempted to even say corruption, that I don't think people fully appreciated. The idea that Uber would have sat on this information for over a year is disturbing. I mean, with the Equifax hack, which I think everyone would agree is worse, people were criticizing them for holding on to that for just a couple of months, and here we're talking about basically a year.
Well, exactly, and I guess that's my point. An apology isn't really enough. Because it's not a public company, do they get away with that and still keep their customer base?
First of all, legally, it looks like, there may be some problems for them. Already, the New York State Attorney General has said he's going to do an investigation. It seems like there might be some class action lawsuits. I'd say legally, they're probably, it's probably not going to be a huge deal. I think in terms of, number one, in terms of their investor base, there's this SoftBank deal that they're trying to do right now. This could affect the valuation there. And then there is, as you say, the bigger question of Uber's kind of brand equity. This is a company that was, I think, pretty well regarded 12 months ago, and it's just seen it kind of erode after one scandal after another. Lyft, as you say, is growing its market share. I think, customers would be, forgiven if they said, I'm not sure I want to give this company any more data. And that's something that Uber's management knows, and that's why, they're coming out and apologizing.
Yeah, I mean, but so many questions, Max. What did Travis Kalanick know? That's another biggie, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it appears that Joe Sullivan, who was the chief security officer, who, as Bloomberg reported yesterday, was fired as part of this disclosure, was very close with Travis Kalanick. I think the assumption is that, Travis Kalanick, who's still on Uber's board, who still has a good deal of control in the company, played a role in this decision. That said, I think it does raise some sort of larger questions about how Silicon Valley companies in general are treating data. This Joe Sullivan was, a very well-regarded figure in the Silicon Valley security world. He served at Facebook as chief security officer for 5 years. He's a former U.S. prosecutor. So this is not this may have been a case of some sort of bad ethical decisions, but we're talking about people who were well-regarded prior to this.